And welcome to the Los Alamitos Racing Report. We conclude another good week of quarter horse and thoroughbred racing here on Sunday with a 9-race program. First post set at 6:40, and we'll have 2 trials for the Golden State Derby. Some terrific 3-year-olds going postward in those trials, listed as races 8 and 9. Going postward in race number 8, the runner-up in last year's Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity Last to Fire, making a comeback off a very strong 1780 gate drill. And I Made Chicky too, recent runner-up in the Governor's Cup Derby and winner of last year's PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity, is in the same event. And the final trial, race number 9, will feature a new look winner this year's El Primero Delano Derby. Again, 9 races highlighted by those 2 trials for the Golden State Derby. We'll have a first post here on Sunday of 6:40. But that's Sunday's action. What about this past Saturday? We have 9 races to bring you, including 3 trials for the John Deere California Juvenile Challenge. Those trials going as races 7, 8, and 9. We have 6 races to get to before the trials. Let's now take a look at the horses that kicked off the card. In race number 1, as quarter horses go, 300 yards. Race 1 here on Saturday brought together maidens. These are 3, 4, and 5-year-olds in for a tag at 2,500. Jockey Osvaldo Macias. His ribs are still a little bit sore, so he's off all of his mounts here on Saturday night. Replaced in race number 1, aboard number 5, 70 East, with jockey Hohel Cruz. Morning line favorite off his second place finish last time out, and a switch to jockey Cruz Mendez is number 7, Jumpin' and Bumpin'. Here's the caller, race 1. And swaps all ends, getting fractious. Now settling back in. And away they go. And Jumping and Bumping started off with the leaders. Also right there is SLR up front, Jill. Here's 70 East, who's trying to stride on as well. And Something About Mary down along the inside. RW, a pretty quick chick, is coming in fast as well. And a complete grab bag finish going to Something About Mary. Just ahead of BW, a pretty quick chick, and 70 East and Jumping and Bumping. Well, a close finish here in race number 1. Any one of about 4 or 5 horses past the 8th ball had a chance to win. The one who had some trouble early with swaps all in was fractious in the gate and bumped out about 50 yards later while getting outrun. In the meantime, Something About Mary down along the inside will edge out BW, a pretty quick chick who rallies on with 70 East. Those two finishing 2nd and 3rd. And the favorite Jumping and Bumping never really fired her best shot and has to settle for 4th. Something About Mary is making just her 2nd start of the year, and it was a winning one for owner Damian Navarro, trainer Eloy Navarro, and jockey Leonardo Gonzalez. Something About Mary is a 4-year-old mare bred in California by the E.G. High Desert Farms by a Regal Choice out of Regards to Apollo. Time for the 300 yards, 15:82. Something About Mary was the 3rd betting choice, paid $9.60 for the victory. The $1 superfecta worth $110.80. Here's the complete order finish of race number 1, with the scratch of number 2 be a separate sister. Race 2 on Saturday for thoroughbreds going 4 1/2 furlongs, 3-year-olds and upward in for a tag at 2,500. A field of 6 going to the gate. Rider change number 4, Jan Zantor. Leonardo Gonzalez replacing Osvaldo Macias. And the even money favorite in search of his 2nd straight victory as number 6, I Told You Twice. Let's hear the caller, race 2. Gratis just a little bit nervous. And away they go. And a beautiful start for I Told You Twice from the extreme outside. An Image of Likeness is now being sent through down along the inside. Ramon Goosey is content with that, with Wizard settling back with that speed duel. He's in 3rd, 4 lengths off the lead. To his outside comes Jans Antor, 4 more lengths back to Gratis. As they make the way on towards the 3/8 pole. On the outside we have I Told You Twice, a neck in front, Image and Likeness down along the inside. Then 4 more lengths back to Wizards, going to now have to pick it up down along the inside, joined by Jans Antor on the extreme outside. The one who was pulled up out of the race is Wonka Tonka. In the meantime, as they come on to the head of the stretch, looks like it's turned into a 1-horse race. No surprises so far. Cheryl Charlton again well in front here with I Told You Twice. Wizard, the only one who has a chance, is now beginning to close in, but still 2 lengths back with less than 50 yards to go. And I Told You Twice coming home under a hand shove to win it by 2. Wizard finishing 2nd, back in 3rd, Image and Likeness. Gratis completes the superfecta. Well, once again, it's leading thoroughbred rider Cheryl Charlton getting the money with I Told You Twice, who's in a duel early with Image of Likeness, but opens up midway around the far turn. Wizard, about 4 lengths back at the point, makes slow progress along the inside down the stretch, inside of Image and Likeness, but certainly no threat for the convincing hand-ridden winner I Told You Twice, with the horse rallying on for 4th to be Gratis. I Told You Twice has now won 4 of his last 5 starts and gets the win for the Pirate Stables, trainer Christopher Odell, and leading thoroughbred rider Cheryl Charlton. Final time for the 4 1/2 furlongs, 51:28, with a good 23:05 second quarter fraction. I Told You Twice paying $4.20 for the victory. The $1 daily double worth $14.40. And I Told You Twice was claimed going to owner-trainer Charles Trace. Here's how the thoroughbreds finished in Saturday's second race. Race number 3 on Saturday is for quarter horse maidens, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds in for a claiming price of $10,007 going to the gate. Coming off a second-place finish in a fast race is the morning line favorite, number 2, Our Womanizer, and also well-backed is number 5, Fire in Her Blood, making her first start since May of 2011, but coming in off a 12:20 gate workout. Let's hear the call of race 3. And away they go. And the one who came away the best was Our Womanizer with Leap of Faith to the extreme outside and Pals Lily Corona down along the inside and Ashley's Dynasty. But Our Womanizer been long overdue for this maiden victory, and she does it easily over Ashley's Dynasty, Leap of Faith, and Time for Separate Cash. While the favorite Our Womanizer comes away beautifully, the second choice, Fire in Her Blood, had a rough trip, was off poorly, ringy early, throwing the head around, and shut off when the 4 Ashley's Dynasty in the 6 fashion setting shifted inward. In the meantime, Our Womanizer is well in front here with a 16th to go. Ashley's Dynasty recovered after that tough start, and Ashley's Dynasty goes on to outfinish Leap of Faith. Time for Separate Cash 4th, and a trouble 5th was Fire in Her Blood. The victory going to Our Womanizer, who had been second 3 times in her first 5 starts. Gets the win for owners Alan and Becky Clark, trainer Justin Clark, and jockey Hohel Cruz. Our Womanizer, a 3-year-old colt bred in Utah by the owners by Takalika Man out of Jewel Cartel. Time for the 300 yards, 15:57, as the 6-5 favorite Our Womanizer pays $4.60. The superfecta for $1, $252.90. Here's how the quarter horses finished in race number 3. The 4th race here on Saturday night is the concluding leg of the early pick 4 and also the start of the pick 6, which had a carryover of just under 3,700. We have a field of 9. 3 and 4-year-olds in for a tag of 2,500 going 300 yards. The 2-1 favorite run on the far outside is number 9, A Vegas Lady, no worse than second in her last 3 outings. And a rider change on number 1, JW Chicks Cutie. Oscar Pinedo takes over for Osvaldo Macias. Antonio Alberto replacing Rodrigo Acevas aboard number 5, Fishy. Here's the call of race number 4. And away they go. And the one who came away the best from down along the inside is Wild Mama. Also right there from between horses comes Fishy to the extreme outside. Is bound to be feisty, and Chick on the Wires coming on gamely as well. Fat Chick on the Wires coming in fast in a 3-way photo. Won by JW's Chick's Cutie, it looked like, in the last jump, but it was close with Chick on the Wire. And also right there was Wild Mama in a 3-way win photo. Well, quite a finish here in race number 4. Some bumping out of the gate with Silk Zoom and Lanesboro getting bounced around. JW Chicks Cutie, who veered out at the start, will level off and has to play catch-up, though, with Wild Mama on the lead. Some trouble as well for Fishy and My Queen Eileen. Then a good surge from Chick on the Wire, the final 50 yards to make it a very close photo finish, but the nose bob does go to JW Chicks Cutie. Wild Mama does edge out Chick on the Wire for second. My Queen Eileen got 4th. JW Chicks Cutie was dropping from a $5,000 down to a $2,500 claimer to get the victory. For owners George Tier, Judy Weldon, trainer Charles Trace, and jockey Oscar Pinedo. JW Chicks Cutie is a 4-year-old mare bred in Utah by the ownership by Looking for Chicks out of Baby Got Cash. Final time for the 300 yards, 15:69, as JW Chicks Cutie returns $6.60. Those long shots underneath create a big superfecta for $1 of $8,266.30. And with an early pick 4 pool of just under $100,000, the return was $173.80. We had a couple of claims out of the 4th race. JW Chicks Cutie, claimed by Jose Antonio Marino for owner Mario Gutierrez. Also claimed was Chick on the Wire by trainer Doug Utley for owner Charlie Packard. Here's the complete order finish of race number 4. We have plenty more racing action to come here from Saturday night. Still up are races 5 through 9. 3 of those races are trials for the John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge. We'll also have a few horses to watch for Sunday. Those horses to watch coming up after this first commercial break.
The royally bred 6-year-old stallion Master's Call, a stakes winner at Los Alamitos Racecourse at 440 and 400 yards, will stand his first season at Rolling 8 Ranch in Atascadero, California in 2011. A winner of 8 races and over $100,000 in earnings while racing exclusively at Los Alamitos, the son of the Grade 1 stakes winning thoroughbred stallion Hennessy is out of the Grade 1 winning quarter horse mare Check Her Twice. A full brother to multiple Grade 1 stakes winner and sire Check Him Out, Master's Call was honored as the 2010 Los Alamitos 8th Stallion of the Meet last year. A recipient of the Superior Racehorse Award, he was also the AQHA's California High Point 8th Stallion last year. As a 2-year-old in 2007, Master's Call ran first or second in all 6 of his starts that year. He won 5 of those outings, and his record included a victory in the Los Alamitos $2 Million Juvenile Stakes at 400 yards. Master's Call qualified to the 2008 PCQHRA Breeders' Derby and was a finalist to the 2009 Champion of Champions. He crushed 8 rivals by 1.5 lengths in an outstanding time of 21:17 to win the 440-yard Farnham Stakes at Los Alamitos in 2009. An Iron Horse during his 5-year-old campaign in 2010, Master's Call ran 9 times last year. He was second in the Catella Handicap and was also a finalist in the Grade 1 Los Alamitos Winter Championship. All in all, Master's Call ran in 11 stakes races during his career. 5 of his 8 wins came at distances of 400 yards or more. The sale topper as a yearling at the 2006 Los Alamitos Equine Sale, Master's Call will stand for a 2011 fee of $1,500. His dashing looks, tremendous pedigree, and an ability to race the quarter-mile distance will make Master's Call one of the best young quarter horse sires in years to come.
Here we go with a few horses to watch for the 9-race program here on Sunday, highlighted by 2 trials for the Golden State Derby. The 2 races I'll take a look at are included in the late pick 4. We'll look at horses going postward in races 6 and 7. A horse I think in race number 6 is going to enjoy the far outside post plus the additional 30 yards of the 330-yard distance. The number 6 horse, About to Fire. Had a big note on this horse first time out, but lugging in steadily to the 16th pole and leveling with big strides past the wire when finishing 4th. Last time out was bet down as a solid choice from post position number 2, which isn't always the best spot for a horse who has trouble getting out of the gate cleanly, and that's exactly what happened to About to Fire last time this horse ran. Broke poorly and veered inward, then got caught in tight quarters and never had a chance to level past the 16th pole when floated inward, but did again finish out with big strides crossing the wire. Now the key is to switch to the number 6 post, another 30 yards to maneuver, and look for About to Fire to be very tough to contain the final 16th of a mile. We'll go on to race number 7. I like the confidence that trainer Charles Treese places in the number 6 horse Blazing Dream, stepping up from 6,250 to 12,500 after a trip in which this horse should have probably won by 3/4 of a length last time out. Lugged out severely from the far outside post last time when heavily favored, then drifted in past the 16th pole. The time of the race was very quick and this horse finished second. 2 outs ago was a decent 4th against a daylight winner called Bye Bye, who came back to win his stakes on California Champions Night, so the outside draw here should be the advantage if Blazing Dreams doesn't duck out like she did last time out. I'll play 2 exactas with the logical horses in here. The number 4 horse Special Seal, who broke super after hesitating badly at going into the gate last time out on a daylight maiden win over a runner-up who's come back to win. And of course the logical horse is Jam Rosebound, drawn on the rail, coming off a 4th place finish in a trial for the Governor's Cup Futurity. My only concern about Jam Rosebound, the horse not particularly quick early, and the rail may not be the best spot. Because of that, at odds of 4-1, I think Blazing Dreams has a good chance, but I'll play exactas with the 1 and the 4 underneath. Those are my horses to watch. We have 2 of them here for Sunday. Going back to race number 6, with number 6 About to Fire, and race number 7, with number 6 Blazing Dreams. We'll play exactas of 6-4 and 6-1. And back to the races on Saturday night to race number 5 is quarter horse Fillies and Mares 3-year-olds an upward run for a claiming price of $8,000 at the 300-yard distance and a field of 6 lining up. The morning line favorite dropping out of a $16,000 claimer is number 5 Dream the Day Away, but a lot of other horses taking betting support, including number 2 Hidden Dash, who's won 2 of her last 3 starts. Let's hear the caller, race 5. And away they go. And the one who came away the best was Dream the Day Away, but Million Dasher is running slightly better to the extreme outside. Trying to rally on now is Check Out the Bar, but it's Dream the Day Away who begins to stride out with authority under a hand shove to win it easily over Million Dasher. Looked like Hidden Dash got up for 3rd, and 4th was tight. Maybe Check Out the Bar are bound to split. 12 beautiful starts for the 2 horses in the outside, both Dream the Day Away and Million Dasher, both going in the flipping halter, started off nicely. A bit fractious before the start and stumbling out was one of the favorites, a regal performance, but Dream the Day Away striding home with the power here, the final 16th of a mile, coming home to about a one-length victory over Million Dasher. A bunched-up photo for third going to Hidden Dash and nose ahead of Check Out the Bar. Dream the Day Away was dropping in class for a first start since February and gets the easy win for the Isla Vista Ranch SS Incorporated, trainer Guillermo Morales and jockey Cruz Mendez. Dream the Day Away is a 5-year-old mare bred in California by Spencer or Florence Childers by Bono Jazz out of Unanswered Dreams. Time for the 300 yards, 15:53 as Dream the Day Away returns 480 for the victory as the 7-5 betting favorite. The $1 Superfecta, a good return because of those long shots. Hidden Dash and Check Out the Bar running third and fourth, paid $301.70. Here's a recap of race 5. On to race number 6 here on Saturday. Quarter horse maiden 2-year-olds in for a tag of 12,500, go 300 yards. Jockey change number 3, he shows class 1 Andrade replacing Osvaldo Macias. And the big favorite at even money dropping out of a trial for the Governor's Cup Futurity into the claiming ranks is Calypso Kid, Eduardo Nicasio aboard. Time now for the call of race 6. And away they go. And Calypso Kid got off to the best start. He shows class, now begins to rally on from between horses. Is Secretly Famous to the extreme outside is Calypso Kid, and Secretly Famous now assumes command and draws clear without a photo finish over Calypso Kid, and he shows class. Snowbound Beast got fourth. Well, a good start for the favorite Calypso Kid. Secretly Famous came out running with the leaders. Chalamet, the one who veered out sharply soon after the start. He shows class, broke clean, simply has no early quickness, fell about a length behind the two leaders. In the meantime, Secretly Famous striding home nicely. This is a gelding who's improved at every outing. Wins clear from Calypso Kid, but he shows class third, and Snowbound Beast rallying on for fourth. Secretly Famous picks up the victory in his fourth lifetime start, with stepping up in class as well for owners Anna and Rodney McPherson Jr., trainer James Glenn Jr., and jockey Ulysses Gomez. Secretly Famous, a 2-year-old gelding bred in California by the Vessel Stallion Farm by one famous eagle out of Secret Separation. Time for the 300 yards, 15:61. Secretly Famous paid $7 even for the victory. The $1 pick 3 that began back on race number 4 paid $49.30. There was a claimed Secretly Famous claim by trainer Francisco Vallejo for owner Nicole Araya. Here's the complete order of finish of race number 6. Race 7 on Saturday night, the first of 3 trials for the John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge. 2-year-olds going the distance of 350 yards. Rider change to number 4 of Royal Regard, Adrian Loza, replacing Rodrigo Aceves, and the big favorite is number 7, Joy Rose's Eagle, third in the Grade 1 Ed Burke Million Futurity the last time she ran in June. And here is the field for the first John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge trial. Number 1 is Nighttime Perry. Number 2, Abella Reina. Number 3, San. Number 4, Royal Regard. Number 5, Still Redneck. Number 6, Tell of the Past. The favorite third in this year's Ed Burke Million Futurity. Number 7, Joy Rose's Eagle. Number 8 is Eagle Nation. Number 9, Main Event. And away they go. And a good start for Eagle Nation to the extreme outside of Joy Rose's Eagle. Tell of the Past, though, the one who begins to catch the eye on Tell of the Past, is coming on gamely. Tell of the Past gains a short lead from Joy Rose's Eagle, who's going to try to outrun him in the final strides, and does. Joy Rose's Eagle over Tell of the Past and Eagle Nation back and forth Main Event. Well, a beautiful start for the long shot Eagle Nation. The favorite Joy Rose's Eagle came away clean. Tell of the Past makes a big surge here midway. Main Event, the one who veered out badly at the start in Sanford, was off balance and away slow. At the 16th pole, Tell of the Past had a short advantage, but Joy Rose's Eagle, with that race experience, re-rallies in the final strides. Tell of the Past certainly going to be a threat later on down the road, with Eagle Nation third, and the photo purport does go to Main Event. Joy Rose's Eagle, the third place finish in the Ed Burke Million Futurity, gets the victory for the estate of Gianni Samaja, trainer Paul Jones, and jockey Ramon Sanchez. She's a 2-year-old filly bred in California by the owner by one famous eagle out of Gather the Roses. Time for the 350 yards, 17:67, as the prohibitive 2-5 favorite. Joy Rose's Eagle returns 280, but a good superfecta because of the long shots that finished second and third of $1,912. Here's how the 2-year-olds finished in the first regional challenge trial. We're down to the final two races here on Saturday, races 8 and 9. Race 8 will be the second trial for the John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge, coming up after our next commercial break.
Walk Through Fire won the 3 Bars Award at the recent PCQHRA banquet, honoring the son of First Down Dash as the top stallion standing in California in 2009. Walk Through Fire earned the 3 bars on the strength of his foal's performance at Los Alamitos last year. Standing at Burns Ranch in Menifee, California, the syndicated stallion was represented by 3 major futurity winners at Los Alamitos in 2009. His big winners included Edberg Million winner LD Fire, Governor's Cup winner Peace Fire, and Golden State Million winner The Party's on Fire. Plus, he sired Grade 1 futurity finalists Tuzo Fire, Crystal Sola, Forest Fire, and Fire Specialist. On the track, Walk Through Fire had a solid racing career at Los Alamitos. During his freshman campaign, he won a trial to the Los Alamitos Million Futurity and qualified to that $1 million final. He also ran in the Golden State Futurity against the likes of All-American Futurity winner A Delightful Dasher and champion Separatist and Corona Cool. As a sophomore, he ran in the El Primero del Año Derby. Upon his retirement from the track, Walk Through Fire went to Ed Allred's Rolling A Ranch to begin his stallion career. Later, he would move to J.D. Blundin's Moon Lake Equine Center in Louisiana. Walk Through Fire was an immediate sensation as a stallion. Although his first crop was small, it included the year's eventual champion 2-year-old and Higher Fire, the winner of the Edberg Million and Golden State Million Futurities. She also came within inches of winning the Los Alamitos Million Futurity. If she had done so, she would have been the first ever to sweep the Los Alamitos version of the Triple Crown. Walk Through Fire's freshman crop also featured kindergarten futurity winner Gold Nugget Road. Based on his impressive stallion debut, Ed Allred and Mike Abraham purchased and syndicated Walk Through Fire for $10 million. There's no doubt that Walk Through Fire has become one of the nation's leading quarter horse stallions. He stands at Burns Ranch in Menifee, California.
Back to the races on Saturday night to races 8. Again, the second regional challenge trial with a full field of 10 2-year-olds going 350 yards. Rider change, number 7 Zigzag and Hohel Cruz replacing Rodrigo Acevas. The favorite is number 8 Perry's Affair, beaten a neck in his debut against number 3 Djibouti Eagle, the second choice on the morning line. Here's the caller, race 8. And away they go. Perry's Affair bumped back at the start. Djibouti Eagle got off to a good start. Now rounding on in the middle of the track is Makara. Perry's Affair a long ways back. Bingo comes up on the far outside as Makara is going to try to hold off Bingo, who's on the move on the far outside. And Alex Batista says Bingo right on the wire. Makara finishing second. A tight photo coming up for third between Check Speed and Djibouti Eagle. Well, it wasn't the best of starts for the favorite. Perry's Affair was bumped back. Cryan Dynasty also came away poorly while getting bumped. Djibouti Eagle had a clean start. Makara assumes a nice lead here nearing the 8th pole, but take a look at Bingo on the far outside, making his second start as a gelding. In the final 30 yards, Bingo will put up a big rush to outfinish Makara as Bingo draws clear with Djibouti Eagle back in third, and the long shot Check Speed got fourth. Since getting gelded, 2 wins and 2 starts now for Bingo, who's 2 for 4 lifetime. Gets the win for owner Salvador Pimienta, trainer Felix Gonzalez, and jockey Alex Batista. Bingo is a 2-year-old gelding, bred in Oklahoma by the owner by Trey Sace out of Corona Blur. The winning time for the 350 yards, 17:72. Bingo paying $19.60 for the victory. $1 trifecta paid $858.90. $1 superfecta over $12,781, and a 10-cent superfecta paid $1,278. Here's the complete order finish of race number 8. The finale on Saturday night is the final trial for the John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge. Scratch number 2, I Dash on. We have 2 jockey changes. Number 7, Coronation Roses. Juan Andrade takes over for Osvaldo Macias. Number 8, He's a Dynasty. Gregorio Arriaga replacing Rodrigo Acevas. The 2 vying for the favorites role coming off sharp maiden victories. Number 4, Just a Secret. And number 8, Tomahawk Chop. And away they go. And the one who ducked out badly, Tomahawk Chop, going all the way to the outside fence. Coming away well as He's a Dynasty. Also right there is Just a Secret. Tomahawk Chop's going to try to recover, and down along the inside is All Out Arrogant, and All Out Arrogant's coming home best of all. All Out Arrogant wins it over Just a Secret. Back in third will be He's a Dynasty, and rallying on for fourth, I'll Be a Dasher. Well, obvious trouble out of the gate for the big favorite Tomahawk Chalk, who broke slow and ducked out badly, almost went to the outside fence as He's a Dynasty broke on top, but then All Out Arrogant puts up a good run here nearing the 16th pole along with Just a Secret, and it's the long shot All Out Arrogant coming home to put about a head victory over Just a Secret. He's a Dynasty who broke on top third, and I'll Be a Dasher was fourth. 2 wins in 3 starts for All Out Arrogant. Owned by Ron Martin and Randall Dees, trained by Cody Joyner, winning rider Eduardo Nicasio. All Out Arrogant is a 2-year-old gelding bred in California by Dean and Daryl Fry by FDD Dynasty out of Oso Arrogant. This is the second fastest qualifying time at 17:69. The win mutual for All Out Arrogant, $44.40. Late pick 4 comes back with a return of $3,551. Nobody had 6 out of 6 in the pick 6. Carryover of $8,124 for Sunday night. Here's the complete order finish of race number 9. We'll be back with a quick summary of the racing action and all of the qualifiers for the John Deere Juvenile California Regional Challenge after this last commercial break.
Visit the Los Alamitos gift shop for exclusive Los Alamitos Racecourse logo merchandise featuring newly designed hats, jackets, golf shirts, accessories, and more. Great quality, beautiful and stylish designs, low prices. The Los Alamitos gift shop is located just past the grandstand entrance. We're open Friday through Sunday. Our friendly staff look forward to your visit or shop with us online at losalamitos.com.
When I get out of work, I'm so ready to cut loose. I hit up the Commerce Casino. It's got all the party of Vegas, but my buddies are always there. I doubt they ever go home. Oh man, you should see the place on game days. With all the drink specials, it always feels like happy hour. But the best part, the gaming never stops. So I like to mix it up out on the floor a little bit. Sometimes blackjack. I'm a hold'em guy at heart. As for the ladies, come on, I'm just saying, Commerce Casino. It's my kind of place.
Well, racing action now resumes here on Sunday night with first post set at 6:40, highlighted by 2 trials for the Golden State Derby. Well, talking about trials, we now have the qualifiers from Saturday night's trials for the John Deere California Juvenile Challenge.